Ready? Go!
Scunching with the Robert. The signature Robert. With the pink, rocking the pink shirt. Here comes Red X though. He's been playing Blue Mary a lot lately. We've been grinding it out here on Euphnet during the week, early in the week. Maybe a couple times a week, so let's see what he can do with this Blue Mary. Scunching himself being ranked #2 in the circuit so far. So of course he is no slouch. But the first round going to Red X. Doing pretty good with that Blue Mary. All that practice that he's been doing early in the week, every week, is paying off. Drops the combo. You try to grab him, but a little too slow. The buttery bread. Oh, drops a crucial combo. He really needed that. Oh, but tries to dash and he gets jumping seed by Scunchin. Scunchin's rock, very solid.
Round 3. Ready? Go!
Nice mix up there with the short hop light. Caught him slipping. Oh, nice DP from Red X getting out of there. His Joe's bleeding right now. Okay. Nice DP. Sweep to the feet. A lot of fireballs getting thrown around. 30 seconds on the clock. Nice anti-air from Scunchin. Get out of my airspace, bro. Oh, the EX challenge, and he pays for it. Red X holding on to that meter. Going to come into this next round with 5 bars. Let's see what he can do with this Ash. Going to have to make quick work of this rock. And still try to keep some meter for the next character. So we'll see how that goes. Oh my god, he's just getting tapped on right now. He's getting all the lights. Here comes Scunchin with the buttery bread, of course. Again, here comes the super. Nice run up throw. Red X was not prepared for that. All right, first game going to Scunchin. Apparently not. Just ran right in there. Didn't give 2 dams. And if you don't give 2 dams either, you could join us here Thursday night at Slugfest, Euphnet Cyber Cafe, 612 South Mary Avenue, supported by SNK.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
All right, here comes game 2. DP from Red X, get off me. Rushing down that Robert, ran up and hit heavy punch, but didn't confirm off of it. Here comes another combo, drops it though, but he runs up and gets the scoop. DP from Scunchin, nice, get out of my space, bro. Here I come, I'm gonna get out of the corner. DP's everywhere. Nice. Nice grab off of the roll. Was looking for it and got it. Robert's out of here. Robert hasn't been doing much for Scunchin in this matchup. All right, about 400 and a little bit of change from Red X. Anti-air jab though? Yo. Yo, we jab. No confirm on the combo right there from Red X. Skunchen doing a pretty good job. Red X just picking him off slowly. I mean, I agree with it. Do whatever you can. You don't have to do anything fancy, anything big. Just like pick him off slowly. But 31 seconds on the clock. He's going to get quite a bit of life back here.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Here comes Red X Joe. With punish. Storm. Nice mix up in the corner with the grab. Nice lights. Anti-air climax. Skunchen pays for it, but Red X needs to get rid of this rock as soon as possible if he wants to make it count, but he doesn't. It gets hit by the EX Refuken.
Round 4. Ready? Go!
Here comes that Ash from Red X. Let's see what he can do with it. It doesn't have as much meter as last game, but at least he did quite a bit of damage with that anti-air climax suspension. Eats the jump in heavy. Gets full comboed. EX grab. Here comes the combo. Nice. Anti-air. Red X, you need to do something. You got 2 bars, bro. Do something. Anything. Anti-airs and Skunchen.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Nice mix up from JDR. Got a strike into the kill.
KO! Won't give up that easy. Stand your ground. Ready?
All right, we got Reiki Keto joining me on the mic. Got some new mic equipment.
Okay, are you ready for Slugfest? We got JDR and Dead Zero on the sticks right now. JDR in a lead. Very aggressive Kyo player. Oh, nice. He's managed to get the full conversion. He's going to take him all the way to the corner, and that's going to be another full combo with a hard knockdown from the grab. Oh, no, he activated max mode. Going to lose 2 bars. But while in max mode, you get a damage buff on all of your normals as well as your specials. You don't get a damage buff, however, on any of your EX moves or your supers. All right, Dead Zero playing a little bit behind here with about 1 bar, but he can definitely do it. King of great zoner as well as a pretty good combo character. Can convert off of some pretty good straight hits. Right, nice, good aggression, and nice cross-up from JDR getting in off of the grab. You see him being a little bit measured. He doesn't want to get too aggressive against this fireball character and keep running into fireballs. Yeah. See him running and stopping. Got the down forward D. Gonna get in a full combo with the Rochinagi. Chasing down Dead Zero, trying to put him in the corner, but nice jump from Dead Zero. Oh, also very good guard cancel roll from JDR. Gonna take that game with an OCV with kill. I think a general adjustment would be you gotta control the airspace against Kill. He can get really aggressive with his jump CDs, also with his jump D, and he controls a lot of space with Aragami, his Rekka series. So the best thing to do is to just control that hot spot, that dead zone in front of Kill, in both his air above him as well as along the ground. Best thing to do. Vanessa could totally do that with her sweep as well as dash upper, so we'll see if he makes use of those moves in order to get into the neutral or win the neutral. Yeah, there we go. Using the standing CD, kind of put him out. All right, good counter hit. Dead Zero getting in and aggressive with those down Bs. But very good reversal from JDR. Going to stop that aggression right there. Oh, excellent finish off the Origami series with the kick and put him all the way in the corner. We're going to be in combo town. Lots of damage on the board right here, and Dead Zero's going to lose that Vanessa. Okay. JDR playing real strong now. He's got a lot of health as well as one full bar, but we got Dead Zero's rock. Not a slouch at all. Starts off with a counter. Probably trying to check some of that aggression from JDR. Rock having about 3 counters, just like his dad, Geese. Oh, Bull putting him in there with the burn knuckle. Oh, backdash down C, getting real heavy here. Oh, no! Activated Raw Maximo once again, but again, he has lots of options available to him if he hits. Oh, God. This is going to hurt. Got all that frame advantage win for a Shatter Strike, but not landing at all. But Dead Zero back into neutral again. Oh, got the conversion. Tried to go for the command grab, but it's very slow. You can get grabbed out of it, and that's exactly what JDR did. Very good play from JDR, though. All right, solid fireball game going on here with Ying. Excellent slide. Also a really good option. With King, she can get under Origami, so if he can continue to do that, that would actually be good. Oh, win for the Shikikai series. JDR now getting a full combo off of that DP punish. It is Combo City going for the Orochinagi. Going to go for the DP again. Oh, no. Win for the grab series, which OTGs for some reason. Very good move. New addition to Kyo's hit coming from KOFXV. All right, we got Ralph Jones coming in. Big old Ralph, one of the best characters in the game. For this one reason, he hits hard, and he hits hard from everywhere. It's going to be exciting. Oh, let's reset the scores. Sorry about that. We just got started, and now we got Vanessa getting Andy in the corner. Very good landing punish there. Sea Capsule is in trouble. This character is quite aggressive. Oh, managing to get in there with a Zeineken mix-up. Oh, excellent jump CD from Nice Boy. Going to take him all the way to the corner. Good counter hit. Converting off of it, too. And there is a DP punish. If I ever saw one, there we go. Going to use the EX dash upper to get a full combo. Went for the DP finish to get the reset, but doesn't seem to work the way that he expected. But Vanessa's in a very good lead, commanding lead with full one bar, which give her options for doing a full combo. But this is a full combo conversion for Sea Capsule. It's going to get level 2. There we go. Hard knockdown in the corner. Win for the overhead. Very good block from Rice Boy trying to get himself out of that situation. Block the overhead again. Now he's just trying to keep that pressure going. Win for the EX weaving. Puts herself in a pretty positive situation. Very good use of that move. He's keeping it aggressive, trying to chip away at Sea Capsule's guard bar. You see it just going down quickly. He can't block against Vanessa very long. And that's why he's opting to get farther away, throwing out some fireballs, trying to keep the distance to save himself some life and resources. It's a bit of a lopsided mid-battle here. We got a Blue Mary versus King, but King has very little meter right now. This is where you're going to see Sea Capsule probably play a bit of the zoning game, try and escape, and not really put himself in really bad situations. And you're going to see Rice Boy use his meter as an advantage to try and keep Sea Capsule in check. Oh, very good throw from Sea Capsule. Opting to just kind of go for regular throws. Doesn't have the meter to really convert like he'd want to, but he's just chipping away there. Oh, here comes the full conversion I was looking for. Gonna go for super. Yes, he is. All right. Got the hard knockdown. Oh, and slider all the way from the other side of the screen. Goes for the full counter. Gonna go for another one? No. Rice Boy may not be aware of this, but Sea Capsule is very comfortable with this character. Blue Mary, one of the main characters on his team, was switched out for Shermie. So I'm not expecting C Capsule to be surprised by a lot of Blue Mary shenanigans. Oh, so we're starting off the anchor battle. It's Rice Boy versus his king. Went for the overhead. Her EX forward slap is really great. Not only is it fast, it's an overhead, and it links off of her lights, so it becomes a very scary situation when you're blocking her lows, because it's either a full combo conversion or you're getting hit with an overhead. Okay, now we got C Capsule Shermie making use of all those really amazing normals. That was a great jump CD. Tried to go for the running grab, not getting anything off of it. But now he has Rice Boy in the corner, activating a super. Chucked her all the way to mid-screen. Now he is just trying to chip away at that guard bar and that life, one attack at a time. Catching Tayden pressing a couple of buttons here and there, especially off of that sweep or that low B in the sweep. Fairly fast. And you see Tayden trying to get in. Rice Boy having a hard time here. Just trying to get in on this Shermie. And making use of and abusing Rice Boy's natural reactions. Caught him or conditioned him to block low and got that. Oh, wait. Hold on. What am I doing? I'm sorry. C Capsule taking up first game. We're going to character select here. What is Rice Boy going to choose? Goes for Blue Mary. And we're going to go with his mainstay, Athena Asamiya. Oh no, he's going for another character. Okay, so he switched out. Wow, it went so fast I actually forgot. He's going Vanessa, Maya, Elizabeth. He had Vanessa. Wow, I actually completely forgot who he was playing because it just went by so fast. I'm a horrible commentator. I apologize. Also, just checking the chat. Will not do that very often, but yeah, Southtown team is legal at Combo Breaker, and it will be legal at Slugfest. All right, folks, here we go. Going back into the game. C Capsule now up 1 against Rice Boy. Well, tried to go for his Anakin, put himself in the corner. Very good anti-air from Rice Boy. And again, a conversion off the counter hit CD. Puts you into a hittable state or juggle state. So one thing to take into account. Oh, C Capsule going for the chase. Using both EXs to keep Rice Boy in check. Something you can use is weaving as well as dashing. And dash upper to get around those fireballs. They can go under at fireballs like Andy's. Solid use of jump normals from C Capsule, trying to stay above Rice Boy. Vanessa's normals don't really go above her, so if you stay above Rice Boy, you're doing pretty good. Oh, we got the special music. Got boyfriend and girlfriend drama. All right, Mai Shiranui taking him all the way to the corner, whereas Andy having a really hard time trying to keep her out. He managed to get out of the corner, and he's trying to pressure her. Oh, but Rice Boy managing to get out with a standing D. Very good anti-air. He's going to want to try and get around Andy, and that's going to require him to roll. He's got to get out of this situation because Andy is just getting really aggressive here. Nice conversion there. Got the sweep. Oh, cool. Got him with the flame tail, and he's just a little bit more, but this is where it gets kind of dicey. You see zoning characters get a lot more conservative and make use of the fireball game, as you saw here with the DP. C Capsule going to take it one more time, and now we have an almost OCV situation with Rice Boy's Elizabeth. She is the one last defense against this onslaught from Andy Bogard. Excellent, making use of the anywhere juggle super to convert off of that anti-air and get the win. Nice. And he's also winning this round from a pretty good position. He lost about 30%, and because he won really early in that game, he pretty much got it all back. Elizabeth Excellent character, and also has some anti-zoner tools. He's going to want to make use of the backhand slap to reflect some fireballs and also to put the pressure back on Capsule. That's not going to be super easy as C Capsule now has 3 bars. He's looking to get a solid hit and end this game, or at least get a much more commanding lead. Excellent conversion from Rice Boy there. Oh, tried to go for Shatter Strike. C Capsule trying to get any kind of reversal. Oh, you see Rice Boy checking him with those down Bs, but that grab's going to put him in a bad situation. Oh, just barely whiffing from... Oh, as you see here, once again, as I mentioned before, he's using those slaps to try and get the fireball back against C Capsule, but he's being a pro at dodging them, and there we go.
Round 1. Ready? Go! Takes an early lead. Reach for the top. Ready? Go! Not looking good for player 2. Reach for the top. Ready? Go! Here. Round 4. Ready? Go! The goddess of victory smiles upon the winner. Select order. Select stage. Get ready for a battle of titans. Round 1. Ready? Go! An exciting bout from round one. Round two. Ready? KO! Player one takes another round. Round three. Ready? KO! Not going down without a fight. Now or never. Ready? Go!
See them focused. They're excited. They're ready. They are. Whoever is going to win this is going to go on, and whoever loses it, it's going to go home. So let's see how this turns out. Rice Boy starting off aggressive with a jump CD. Going to take Red X all the way to the corner with Blue Mary, but she's going to get out with that jump D. Excellent play from Red X, trying to get himself back in the mid-screen. But Rice Boy is not deterred. He's taking him all from coast to coast, putting him all the way on the other side of the screen into the other corner. And now he is playing footsies. He's keeping Red X from being able to get out by creating just enough space to paint himself into a corner. Forcing an error, and that is exactly what he did to get that win. Rice Boy in a pretty good lead here. He's got a full health character with almost a full stick of butter against Ash Crimson with 2 bars. Excellent character when he has a full meter. I'm wondering what Red X is going to be able to pull out with an Ash with 2 bars. Not going to get a lot of opportunities considering this aggression from Rice Boy's Vanessa is just out of this world. Tried to go for an overhead reset there, but was a little too slow. The overhead actually puts you in a hard knockdown situation, so it's a pretty good ender. He's not going to need it here. Finishing off Red X with just a little bit of health lost and 39 seconds on the clock. He's going to have a full health Vanessa here. All right. Cleaning up for the team, it's going to be Red X's Joe Higashi. It's going to be a little hard for him to catch up in this position, but you have seen Red X clutch it out before. See if he can do it again. Caught the grab. And now is getting torn up with those dash uppers. Rice Boy is looking to get that OCV, converting into a super. Oh man, solid damage here. Excellent, converting off of those down A's into her command normal. It was just an excellent change, by the way. I'm so glad that they were able to make that happen for Vanessa. In older games, or at least in KOF14, she was not able to convert her lights into her command normal. Not as easily. And it made it a little hard for her to convert into full combo. Now that she has access to EX moves, a big change in KOF 15 from 14, she is a menace if I ever saw one. She's not able to do 100% combos with 5 bars like she was before, but man, Vanessa is a much better character in this game, and I am here for it. Rice Boy no slouch though. But Red X is playing a completely different game here, getting all of the straight hits and managing to convert off of them into some serious damage. You haven't seen him use any like full combos. He's mostly just been hitting him with straight normals here and there. Trying to stay out of range, get those jump Ds, those sweeps. Staying well out of range with that slider. And solid defense all around. I'm really excited to see what adjustments Red X continues to make in this match. It's already a completely different game. You see Red X getting a solid conversion here. Oh, doesn't finish the combo. An unfortunate drop, but we'll see him continue to make progress with that stand D or a stand C into a full counter. Excellent damage there. And again, he's stepping back, giving Rice Boy a little bit of room to make a mistake, and then he capitalizes on it. Oh, good guard cancel roll from Rice Boy. Get himself out of that corner situation. And now Red X is trying to push back, but guard cancel roll gonna get Rice Boy or Red X out of that situation. I'm confused, folks. It is one Mary and another. Not sure who is who, but I know that Red X managed to get that DP. Solid conversion there. Oh, chased him down with the roll. Got him with the command grab. Excellent play from Red X. And he is so close to getting an OCV situation here. Oh, very good full counter from Rice Boy. But one full counter deserves another, and there you go. Red X is going to be up 3 characters to 1. Full counter, an excellent move for Blue Mary. Puts her in an invincible state, and then she's able to cancel it into a command grab. You see that Blue Mary is trying not to play in the paint against Elizabeth. She does excel at conversions as well as overheads in a really close-up situation. So you got to be careful playing against this character. As you just saw Rice Boy just clean him up with the full combo. Oh, we got dramatic music. Oh, man, it's a new generation here as Betty starts to go in on her old friend, Ash Crimson. Oh, solid anti-air from Rice Boy, trying to keep Ash in the corner, converting off of the counter hit. He's, again, just trying to keep Ash from getting out. He's also got to be careful because Sans Coulee is available to him if he manages to get a full conversion into a super combo. And there it is, Sans Coulee! Activating Sans Coulee allows him to charge without being able to use any timer. So he can just immediately go into a charge move. No time at all. It's pretty awesome. I love that move. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to kill Elizabeth with it. Now we are anchor to anchor. Excellent reflect from Rice Boy. Throwing all those hurricanes back, but also good block from Red X, knowing that that EX slap was an overhead. This is a similar situation that we saw before where his owner is making use of his fireballs. But you saw Rice Boy reflecting it, as you saw in his match with Capsule Entertainment. Oh, yeah. Rice Boy is trying to chip away at Red X's life as well as his patience. Get ready. Get set. These two are ready to go. The intensity. Winner of this is going to be going to Winners Finals. And starting off strong, Scunchin hitting him with the standing CD. Well, solid fireballs from C Capsule, trying to make up for some of that lost life there. He's not being as aggressive as he normally is. You see him just running up and then stopping, trying to get him or get his opponent to make a mistake, flexing on him with his own movement. Oh, Scunching. Got grabbed there, getting put into the corner. Oh, solid standing CD to get knocked right on the other side of the screen where Scunching wants you. Trying to play that footsie game and look for that one solid hit he's been looking for, probably down B. And if he can, with one bar, he can do at least 500 damage. Oh, good throw from C Capsule, putting him in the red zone. Scunching having to battle his way out of the corner throughout the Rekka, and that is -5, but C Capsule wasn't ready. Didn't punish it on time, and now we're back into neutral. Oh, solid check from C Capsule, checking him in the air and on the ground. Again, Scunching using that standing CD to great effect to keep out his opponent, and it's now coming down to the wire. Oh, solid jumping D, checking that jump from Scunching, and it's going to be a 3-2 situation. Scunching down a character, but Andy is definitely hurt. He's got about 3 sticks of butter here, Scunching. Yep, there we go, 3 bars. C Capsule trying to milk every little bit of that health. If he can get him under 30%, he's only going to get 15% back, really. So, what would have been the goal, had he not just gotten hit there, right, is to slow down the clock and get him down to at least 29 seconds and then just whittle away at his life. That way it would have gave him a significant lead with King. But I digress. That's not what's happening here. So we're going back into the neutral game. He's going to throw out some fireballs, and he's going to try and frustrate his opponent into making a mistake. Oh, nice fireball, but a little too close. Scunching going to jump over that and get right back into mid-screen. Or managing to get him into the wall now. A good conversion from C Capsule off the Shatter Strike. Going to do a lot of damage here and spinning it all. Going for the climax. Solid 60% right there. Scunching has a lot of catching up to do here. But with 4 bars, he could really make it hurt. And here we go. And he advance cancels. Oh no, he held it a little too long. Oh my gosh. Scunching holding a Raging Storm just a little too long and making it a pretty disadvantageous situation for himself right now. King in a really good spot here, having about 70% of her life, while Scunching's playing a lot of catch-up. Chris can do it, though. He has some solid normals as well as good mix-up games. He's got to be able to keep King pressed in the corner, and also he's got to crack that defense. Oh, solid conversion off of the attack series. Went for the low again. Tried to cross him up. Good blocks from C Capsule. I got hit, ladies and gents. Oh, solid jump CD. Good guard cancel CD from C Capsule. Get himself back into mid-screen. Again, you do not want to be in the corner with this little boy. He is not fun. Solid, solid. Use jump D to cover his spacing, and then he went for the low B, catching Capsule on recovery. And now it's going to be Shermie versus Chris. Oh, very good placement with the jump CD from C Capsule. Going to put him all the way on the other side of the screen. Oh, there were a number of hits that could have been made here, but Scunching's going to take advantage of it, pushing Shermie all the way to the corner. All these jump normals. Capsule is struggling to try and keep this character pinned onto the ground. Solid conversion there, and Scunching's going to take him all the way to the corner. Jump CDs, breaking down that guard gauge. Oh, and again, a solid Shatter Strike, and it's going to be a conversion into the super. And that is it. Exact change. C Capsule going to take that first game.
That was a nail biter. Keep an eye on this.
Taking a big swig. He is feeling himself. And Scunching trying to prepare himself for the next match. Now they're going straight back into it. It is now 1-0 for Scunchen. He's got to make sure to win this game to stay in winners. So how is he going to make an adjustment here? Definitely got to get in on the zoning characters and stay in. As long as it's Andy's turn, he is going to make use of it. Oh, jumped right into the fireball. And now Capsule going to knock him back into the corner. But now Scunchen back in mid-screen. Playing a neutral game with C Capsule. Oh, solid jump D there. Oh, but very good anti-air from Scunchen. Going to get the DP, and one DP deserves another as C Capsule puts him right back into neutral. Both of them just kind of trading fireballs, trading places, and not really sure where the solid hit's going to come from. Oh, went for the down B and went for the jump. At that range, you're going to have to expect a jump in. So you see Scunchen really covering his spacing with standing CDs as well as his standing normals. So just kind of check Capsule, which is part of the reason why Capsule is doing those full jumps, going right over him and getting the cross up. And now Scunchen is in a pretty bad spot. Low on health and options. Both of them trading fireballs. And now it is a more even situation. Not sure who's going to win out in this exchange. And it looks like Scunchen going to get the life lead. He's going to timer scam it out. He's playing the hit and run strategy, letting Capsule come to him. Doesn't have to convert into anything. Oh, man. Scunchen going to win that by a hair. And in KOFXV, you still gain life, even if you got a time over. So you see, he's still got about 10% life back. All right, you see C Capsule just trying to chip away at that life, throw as many fireballs as possible because Scunchen's just not going to check them. He's not going to use any life to try and get around them, but he's managing to get in close against this King. Solid use of that EX fireball to get King into a knockdown situation, but a nice jump C is going to stop Scunchen in his tracks. We're now into our mid characters with about even meter on both sides. Well, solid standing C. That far C from Scunchen. Far heavy punch is a solid normal. It also is special cancelable, so you can use it to convert in a full combo. I guess he just wasn't ready for it. Oh, and again, a great anti-air from C Capsule using Shatter Strike to catch him as soon as he jumped over the fireball. This opponent is no slouch. Again, we have 4 bars on Scunchen's side. If he's able to get a hit in, that is really going to hurt Capsule's chances of winning this match. You see Scunchen making his way in, trying to get any solid hit on this King, and Capsule is just running away. Playing the lane game, but playing it well. Solid jump in from Scunchen. Going to convert into damage here, and he's going to spend it all. Going to go for the climax cancel. It's time to play the game. But the game's over. Hard knockdown in the corner. Or no, put him in mid-screen. Oh, Venom Strike. Once again, trying to use that fireball to keep Chris out. But this character is one of the fastest characters in the game. Got to be really careful playing against him. And oh no! A drop from C Capsule in a most inopportune time might make him lose this character. Excellent sweep from Scunchen. Gonna go under. Sweep? I think it just outspaced it. I'm not even sure how that happened, but he managed to cleanly beat out King Sweep and went in for the last character now. C Capsule with 3 bars. Any conversion is going to really hurt as Sherman can just kind of crap out damage. So Chris's game plan is to just keep her in the corner and not give her any opportunities to get those solid hits in. Oh, there goes the jump CD. C Capsule trying to get in close. He's able to get even one anti-air, and that is it. That is going to be 450 damage right there. Everyone is waiting with bating breath in this winner's semis match. Whoever wins is going to be going up against Capsule in winners finals.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
All right, Connect starting off strong with the Gato. Trying to check anything that Kyo does with stance into air fireball. And nice down C. Oh, one of Connect's best normals, at least for this character, is going to be his crouching heavy. It reaches so far, and it's convertible into almost every special he has. KVB JDR's strategy is likely going to be staying in the air and keeping Gato out of the air. He's having a hard time of it, keeping this Gato pinned down. Tried to go for a Shadow Strike and got the DP. There was the knockdown. And let's see if he manages to convert off of it. No, went for another DP, and Kinetics was ready for it. Got him with the knockdown. All right, Ralph Jones coming in. Connect a little hurt from that first exchange, but man, he is sitting pretty with this Gato. Taking him all the way to the corner here with that throw. And checking him as he did an EX move. Oh, but KVB JDR didn't manage to get a conversion off of that jump in. It was looking mighty scary for that Gato. Oh, solid EX palm, and that is going to be 70%, folks. Always in the corner. It hurts to get put in the corner by this Gato. Now we are in an OCV territory, but we have KPB JDR's Terry with 3 bars. Once again, Terry Bogard, no slouch, one of the best characters in the game. This could be an opportunity for KPB JDR to come back, but this also could be an opportunity for an OCV situation for Kinetics. Already done at least 70% right there. Nice Shatter Strike! And here comes JDR with the Buster Wolf! Solid, and he's going to use those burnt knuckles. Terry can use burnt knuckle from a distance to make it safe. And not only that, from full screen, you can use his heavy burnt knuckle, and it's practically positive. He might want to use that against Vanessa, at least in this situation. You see right there. If it does hit, it's a hard knockdown situation. I see Kinetics opting to put KVB JDR in the corner here, and it's going to be really hard for him to get out. But he manages to do so with that jump CD. What a play. KVB JDR not out yet. Tried to go in for that Shatter Strike, but hit with that down C. Was not ready, though, and Connect is going to clean it up with Vanessa. That is first game here.
What a great fight!
Doing some good work, Kinetics. I'm glad to see him out here playing. I know he hasn't been out here because of priorities and stuff, but it's good to see him finally out here and getting some games in with us.
Yeah, no slouch. Part of the South Bay Cult. Solid group of players in the San Jose area. I've been playing KOF for more years than I can remember, and they're some strong competitors, and Kinetics stands as one of the best of them.
Yep, for sure. He taught me a few things when I first started playing KOF.
That is true. He is always willing to help out folks. Very great guy, but also an incredibly strong competitor. As you can see, his Gato is amazing right now. Properly spacing those jump Ds to make it really difficult for KVB JDR to anti-air with normals. He's really just going to have to commit to throwing out some DPs, but this might be his opportunity. He's Gato caught in the corner, and just as I say that, he gets a guard cancel roll out, and Kinetics is free again to terrorize this kill. No, solid knockdown, gonna chase him down, but there goes the movement of KPB JDR, gonna try and get himself a solid hit here. Missed the EX red kick, but got the conversion from the cross up. Gonna finish him off with an Orochi-Nage, and that's it. Gato gonna go down. Getting rid of the problem early, and now Kyo is in a completely different situation from the last game. Now, this is a character that can definitely challenge Vanessa. Not only is he able to challenge into spaces with Aragami, he has an EXDP that's 5 frame startup and moves him forward. So he's able to punish dash upper when other characters can't. As you see right here, using Aragami to challenge that space that Vanessa usually uses for dash upper. So Connect has got to be a lot more careful in the way that he throws out things. And now, again, KPB JDR changing the whole script. Man is now in a 3-on-1 situation against Kinetics. Man's going to give himself a little real estate to use that jump CD and also throwing out that red kick. Did you know that the D version of red kick is 0 on block? I didn't until yesterday. It's an amazing move. What a cross-up from Kinetics Elizabeth. He's trying to get rid of this problem right now, and it is not looking easy.
Oh my goodness.
I tried to convert into quick max.
Guard break,
got
though.
the guard break.
The nerves are kicking in.
Yeah, the aggression. One player, Cauliflowers, had said that playing against KPB JDR's Kyo is exhausting.
Yeah,
You have to constantly be aware of what you need to do and what options he has, and he's just throwing them all at you all at once.
The easy way to deal with that is just not let him do it. Just stay away from him.
Yep, as a player that's very familiar with that kind of strategy, I imagine you would feel a little bit more comfortable playing against KPB JDR.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I'm very experienced with playing against him. I know what he wants to do, and I try to take it away from him.
Oh, solid conversion off of the Aragami series from the low. And that is going to be a really scary situation. This Kyo is doing a lot of work against this Gato, just taking away turns from Kinetics.
Here we go.
Oh, excellent challenge from Kinetics, using the down C to get a full combo. Going to try and keep KPB JDR pinned down, but it is not looking easy for this Gato. Having a challenge with the Aragami series that has a guard point on it. Whoa, just ran up and did it. Heavy punch right in the face.
Yeah, he's been known to do that. Just run up and just do whatever the hell he wants. So.
Well, I mean, if you press it at a certain point, people are looking for the reversal throw. And oftentimes they're going to press that button.
Yeah.
But if he presses it early, he's going to hit you with that normal, and it's a full combo. Nice guard cancel roll from Kinetics. Going to try and keep himself in the game here. Block the low. That is a full conversion.
Oh, my gosh.
Man. You see the nerves kind of coming in. And
he is getting so much mileage off of that jumping B cross-up.
Yeah, that cross-up is
Look
incredibly
at that,
ambiguous.
I'm telling you. He's been nailing that like the whole match.
Yeah, not only that, he can get a cross-up situation from his throw, too. So he can always get a cross-up situation from his forward throw with B. And it's super ambiguous. You got to be really careful. It's a lot like Elizabeth here, who is the last character on Kinetics' team.
Well, that should have been a B, jump B.
Oh, but JDR is now wide awake. It's going to be a hard fight for Elizabeth as she has to go through 3 whole characters, as well as an incredibly healthy Kyo. Shatter Strike going to get the full conversion here, take her all the way to the corner. Oh, tried to whiff cancel that standing C into Aragami series, but the low is going to take it for him. Nice. Throughout the fireball, perfectly spaced too.
Yeah, that was nice. Oh my goodness.
That's going to be death right there. Level 2 Orochinagi. And that's it.
It's about to be a party up in here. It's always a party up in here, bro. Shoot. Make it keto. Dead zero. Let's go.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
After this round, I'm going to refresh the capture card. All right, Ricky Keto got dead zero in the corner, putting in mad work. Okay. I like to see Dead Zero hit more buttons. That's what Vanessa does best. Alright. Reiki Keto taking that first round. Doing a good job of keeping Vanessa out. Bullying her in the corner. Wow, Rock just dashing up and then not doing anything? Reiki Keto capitalizing on that. Anti-air. Jump CDs in the corner. Here comes the bully. Dead Zero trying to get out of there. Here comes the combo. Reset? No. Okay. He's getting a bit flustered with the projectiles. Decided to throw an EX, but a bit on the wrong timing. But it's all right. Here we go with the king. Let's see what this king can do. Wow, right at the bat, just like that. Reiki Keto just gets right in there. Double strike. All right, let's see what this king can do. Reiki Keto all over this king, not letting her breathe. Crouching fierce. Gets hit out of the double strike. Reversal. Trap shoot. All right. Let's go, Dead Zero. You're bleeding. You're bleeding over there. Don't get too comfortable with the projectiles against this character, though. Got to be a little bit more calculated with it. Oh, here we go. All right, quick max. No super, though. Oh, my goodness. You got to make sure you super at the end of that. Cross up from Reiki Keto. That jumping cross up, that was so dirty right there. Whoa.
What a great fight! Mad respect to the winner!
All right, first game to Reiki Keto. Let's see what Dead Zero can do. Does he have any answers for this? For this crazy K-dash? All over him.
Oh, yeah. Round one. Ready? Go!
All right, Vanessa, hit some buttons. Let me see them. Let me see them lights. Okay. Oh my goodness. Needs a little bit more, in my opinion, needs to play a little bit more neutral on the ground. Condition to jump in. Oh, here we go. We got a nice confirm there. Oh, there we go. Let's see some combos. Okay. Oh, a little bit of a reset there. Some kind of setup.
Ready? Go!
All right, Vanessa, get in there. Don't let her any space. Oh, nice cross up into a full combo from Reiki Keto. I like what I'm seeing here. That is a lot of damage. Ooh. Nice challenge from Dead Zero there. Oh my goodness. All right, yeah, hit some buttons. Yep. Oh, that was a dirty. That was what we call the dirty right there. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, I'm crossing up. That's crazy. You don't know about that. You're gonna get hit by it for sure. Jump back CD from Reiki Keto. Oh, got that mix up. Oh my god, that cross up is crazy, man. Reiki Keto knows how to play this whip. Here comes the command grabs from the whip. This would be a full combo. Oh, light combo. All right. Slap, 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 slap. Max super. Okay. All right, let's see what this king can do. You got the tools. I want to see some slides, some crouching Ds. Crouching D has a lot of range, so there's a lot of hits done too, or blocks done. Wow, he's just getting tossed around though, right? Oh my god, I like the attempt, but it completely whiffed. You gotta watch out for these whip cross-ups, or not cross-ups, mix-ups. Oh, no.
Round 1. Ready? Go! Won't give up that easy. Now or never. Ready? Go! KO! And we're tied up. Reach for the top. Ready? Go! Match point for player 2. Burn to fight. Ready? Go! No mercy. This is just the start of a new worldwide legend! Round 1. Ready? Go! Yeah! round one. Round two. Ready, go! Combo. KO! Both point characters are knocked out. Burn to fight. Ready, go! Yeah! KO! This is match point for player one. Stand your ground. Ready, go! Tap! What a great fight! Mad respect to the winner! Round one. Ready, go!
Okay, ladies and gents, we are here with winners finals at Slugfest. Very good throw from JDR, getting in that cross up after the throw. Like I mentioned before earlier on, you get a full combo if you can get that cross up, and it's also pretty ambiguous. You can get it off of a normal throw, and it is really crazy to get hit by. JDR using it to full effect here in winners finals with his skill. Looking really healthy right now. He has about almost a full bar, but he also has a full character right now. It's looking pretty crazy for Capsule. He's trying to check JDR, trying to keep him from coming in with those fireballs. Now JDR being very measured, using our Dokugami in order to get in on his opponent. Now he's got him in the corner. Well, Capsule not looking to punish that Shikikai series. After the first up kick, you can actually do a DP in between. JDR getting the punish off of the jump in and taking him all the way to the other side of the screen. Checked him right when he was doing a Shatter Strike. Oh my god. And finishing him off with the Origami Series, the OTG. Solid play from JDR. Capsule looking at a pretty steep wall to climb. He's got to get through Kyo, Ralph, and Terry. But first things first, got to get rid of Kusanagi. Shermie is the tool to do it. She has got some solid normals, as well as some really good command grabs. He's going to have to check JDR at the air, as well as in his strike zone. And she can make use of her command grab to do that. But it looks like JDR is not going to give him an opportunity. He's been checking him with those standing Bs, as well as getting him with those Dokugamis. It's been really hard for him to get anything started. Oh, nice Shatter Strike from JDR. Looks like he's going to clean this up right now. Solid. Oh. Nice command grab there from Capsule, trying to get himself out of this bad situation. But it looks like Kyo is on a tear right now, keeping Shermie in the corner. Oh, solid jump C. Or jump down C, and that's going to be it for JDR for that game. He's now up 2-1.
You want to know how to win? This is the person to ask.
It looks like they're just going to go straight back into it. This is match point for JDR, or set point, really. Who is going to be the winner here? Both of them looking really pensive about this. They're thinking about how they're going to get through this next match.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
All right, Capsule putting in my burst. Throwing in some fireballs. Again, making use of the player matchup more than really using the character matchup. Mai is a very solid character all around. Great normals, great fireballs. But it's the fireballs that make it a really big point. JDR has a pretty famous, well-known, we'll say that, irritation with fireball characters. So you see Capsule making use of that, throwing out fireballs a lot more than regular, and JDR just kind of taking them because he's not really used to dealing with that kind of zoning. And he's using that red kick, though. Kyo does have tools in order to deal with zoners. He's been using our EX red kick to try and get around that situation. He's been short hopping and running and stopping, and just kind of trying to get a hard or soft knockdown to just try and reset the situation, like you see with the Garcans and CDs. Making it just really difficult for Capsule to do anything. Here you go. He's taking control of the situation with Mai, getting rid of the problem, Kyo. But then one problem shows up in Ralph Jones. This is a character that you do not want to get hit by. So it looks like the strategy here for Capsule is a hit and run. He is going to try and get over on him, get a solid hit, and then get the heck out of there. He's backed himself into a corner, though, and he's throwing out those fireballs. Once JDR gets in the range, he's trying to jump his way out, but this is going to hurt. This is 500 damage for just 50% of a bar. Folks, just so much damage. So much damage from this character. He's got to be very careful here, but Capsule has 3 bars. He can make use of some EX fireballs, and he can just run out the clock. He does have the life lead here. It's not necessary for him to keep up the aggression. And here we go. He's not gonna cash out, and that could be a mistake here. Oh, there we go. Went for the EX tap shoot. Oh, solid normal from JDR. Using sweep as well as standing C to keep him pressed in. Ralph Impact, a very positive move. Can really wreck your day if you get hit by it, because just anything he does afterwards is going to be positive.
Player 1 has victory in their sights. Round 4. Ready? Go!
Sorry about that, folks. So we got King running the gauntlet here, getting a full conversion into climax. That's going to tie it up right there. It's 2-2 for Capsule Entertainment. Rice Boys,
What
score.
a great fight! Mad respect to the winner!
Okay. It's 2-2. No, I meant you. Right, we got the next game. This is going to be the final game in winners finals. It is 2-2, folks. It's all tied up.
Round 1. Ready?
How will JDR adjust here? Oh, starting off with a throw, getting the cross-up that he has been using all this time. Now he's got Mai in the corner right where he wants her. Using the Origami series. Very versatile move. Kyo's Rekka is just a solid move all around. JDR's too scared to get into that strike zone. Once he gets pretty close, Kyo can use his Origami series to just go through fireballs. So he's got to make use of those and check Mai when she's jumping. Oh, threw out the DP, but Capsule wasn't ready for it. And now we go. A full conversion there. It's going to take him all the way to the corner. Rochinagi, get the hard knockdown, and then we're setting it up. Capsule, very smart, trying to keep him from starting any kind of pressure. Oh, Shatter Strike. That's going to be it? No, it's not. Ah, man, that's unfortunate. If JDR had used an air-to-air normal instead of gambling on the jump B, he probably would have had that game. Still, Mai is really hurt right now. Oh, a little bit of Butterfingers there. Didn't convert from those down A's in the combo. Oh, tried to roll, got himself out of that situation, but now Mai is putting on the hurt. You gotta admit that Capsule is very good at making use of characters and just squeezing out every little bit of damage, forcing the opponent to have to come to him and use every tool they got in order to close out a game. Guy has some really good tactics. And now he's got to deal with this Ralph. It was very scary though. That jump back was super early. If JDR had run in, he probably would have got a full combo from it. Here we go. And he has enough to do a full combo here. That's already 50% right there. King is in trouble right now. Oh, what a landing punish! Oh, and just that sliver of life, we've seen Capsule come back from this before. But he doesn't have enough to take on that onslaught from Ralph Jones. And this is going to be the final character for Capsule. Shermie. Got to deal with these buttons. That standing D so great. Oh, tried to go for the running grab, and JDR jumps over it. Well, looks like he's going to cash out. There we go. Got him with the full combo. Oh, but the Ralph kick on Wake Up. Going for the ground pound. Went for the mix-up. Doesn't convert off of it, but man, what a crazy sequence that was. Well, JDR trying to get himself into a better position. So this Shermie now out and about, just moving around, making it very difficult for him to get a solid hit in. Oh, he tried to go for the landing punish on that CD. Was not able to. Oh, whoa, caught him from the running grab. JDR pushing buttons and grabbing people. Man, it's really tense. Any solid hit here will put him in a bad situation. Oh, but man. All right, folks, we're at Concert Hall, and we're going to be playing some games. Scunchin going up against Rice Boys, Vanessa, in the first game. Robert Garcia stuck in the corner here against this onslaught of punches from Rice Boy. Already getting a guard crush. Rice Boy in rare form here, putting in all the stops to try and keep this Robert stuck in the corner. Oh, caught him with the standing CD pressure. Went for 2 overheads there. Scunchen looking cute here, trying to get any little bit of damage in against this Vanessa. Oh, but he ran forward, got caught by the dash upper, and here comes the onslaught once again. Stuck in the corner, got hit by the sweep. Excellent DP, get himself out of that situation. Very good play from Scunchen. Oh, called him out for the fireball. Dash upper, gets you real low, managing to get under that fireball from Robert and cleaning it up. And now we're going into Rock Howard versus Vanessa here. Excellent start to the game with a jump CD. But a nice throw from Rice Boy, going to put Rock in the corner. Scunchen in trouble here. Oh, another throw, going to create a hard knockdown situation. Tried to catch the roll, but Rice Boy was a little too slow, but he still got the combo and going in against this. Rock Howard is now tying up the health here. Solid pressure from Rice Boy, gonna knock him out in this sequence. Oh, it's not looking good at all, folks. Scunchen is in quite a bit of trouble going up against this Rice Boy's Vanessa, who's now at about half health, having gotten through Rockville quickly. Oh, went for the sweep. Not opting to use any meter here. Here we're going to see some meter use. Going to take him all the way to the corner. Oh, he thought, but no, he was just a little on the outside there. Dropped the combo, and now we're back into neutral. Chris is out, and he is looking very scary. Went for the advance cancel, trying to confirm the kill. And Scunchen is now back on the board, getting rid of Vanessa. But now it's got to deal with Blue Mary and Elizabeth. It's going to be a tough hill to climb.
Round 4. Ready? Go!
All right, Rice Boy going to check him with those down A's and the slider. Trying to keep this little boy stuck in the corner. Oh, but a nice DP going to get Scunchen out of that situation. Unfortunately, a throw is going to put him right back in the bad situation. Oh, my goodness. Tried to go for the full counter, and a DP once again going to get Scunchen out of trouble. Oh, and again, he's using the Rush series. Chris has 3 versions of his Rush series where he can go low, he can go high, or he can just do a regular hit. Oh, nice DP from Rice Boy. Going to get himself out of that corner situation, but no, Scunchen going to clean him up there. And he's going to get 25% back on his health bar. It is looking like a real match here. Rice Boy now with 4 bars, but Scunchen at a measly half a bar, or a little bit less than that. It's going to be a very tough match, but we've seen Scunchen pull it out. He has been able to clutch out these tough situations. Great guard cancel roll from Rice Boy to get himself out of that pressure situation. Oh, solid conversion off of the backhand slap from Rice Boy's Elizabeth. Caught him as he was trying to do a cross-up or a mix-up from his rush. Rice Boy, I'm not even sure if that was an option select. Whoa. Just the decisions made by Rice Boy here.
That was a nail biter.
Yeah, they're discussing how that EX Fireball situation kind of came about. He was like, did you mean to do that? I'm pretty sure it was an accident.
Select order.
Oh, so it looks like we're going into order select. As a winner, you can change your order. You just cannot change your characters. Not sure who might have instituted it. It looks like it might have been Scunchen. He's going to put Rock in first and then put Robert in second. Which I agree with. I think Rock would have a much better time against Vanessa than Robert will, because Rock has a grounded fireball. Anyway, good decision from Scunchen, but also an opportunity to take a step back, take a good look at his game plan, and make adjustments when necessary.
Round 1. Ready?
Okay, Scunchen going to start off with a burn or a shoulder tackle. I think we call it Shine Knuckle? Yeah, we're just going to call it Shine Knuckle. Nice jump back deep, but Rice Boy going to do quite a bit of damage here. He's already done 60%, and we've only had 12 seconds. This could be a dead Rock right here. He's getting close to stun. He's down to about 5% of his life. Rock is in a very precarious situation here. And the trade cleans him up. He did not have a lot of resources to continue to play the game. Now we have Robert. Again, this was a really hard fight for Scunchen before, so I'm wondering how he's going to change his gameplay here. He's going to probably opt to not throw very many fireballs, and if he converting off of those standing CDs is a really good play too. Yeah, you see him checking his ground space with those down Bs, but Rice Boy still finding those dash uppers and getting the full conversion. This could be Scunchen's opportunity though. He's spinning all the meter. Oh no, he dropped the combo, and now Scunchen's going to be thrown in the corner by Rice Boy. He's got to be very careful here, and he is cleaning up Rice Boy's Vanessa with an overhead. Solid play there. Scunchen now tying up the game with Robert and Chris versus Lou, Mary, and Elizabeth. And just starting off the round, just going in for a super to punish the jump CD. The reactions on Rice Boy. Went for the slide shooter. At that spacing is very difficult to punish, if at all. So Rice Boy is doing a fantastic job of just keeping that pressure up and making it really difficult for Scunchen to do very much of anything. And here comes the ace in the hole, Chris, coming in for Scunchen. This is set point here. It all comes down to Chris. That jump CD doing wonders for him right now. Converting into full combo. Got the hard knockdown. Gets the jump CD. And a very good play from Rice Boy, knowing that the low version of that series is actually punishable. It's -3. So Command Grab can actually take care of it. Oh, gotta be careful there. Excellent DP from Rice Boy, taking down that Chris. But another DP from Scunchen going to get him out of that bad situation. Tried to cross him up with the teleport. You just see that aggression from Blue Mary going from sweep, slicer, sweep, slicer. Tried to go for a guard cancel roll to try and punish that rush series. And once again, using the snooper as an anti-air. That Chris wants none of that. Just keeping him far away. 6 feet, please, ma'am. Alright, now we got Elizabeth coming in for Rice Boy, trying to clean up this game, but she is down to 1 bar, whereas Chris has 2. Anchor to anchor. What's going to happen here? Nice overhead from Rice Boy with the slap. Oh, Scunchen opting not to use meter here. Being very careful not to give anything to Rice Boy, but oh, that exciting matches are coming up right now, and I'm going to reset the counter. All right, cool. Nice cross-up from C Capsule. Getting a solid confirm there. Oh, excellent sweep. But Rice Boy getting thrown for his troubles, getting put right back in the mid-screen, where C Capsule really needs him to be. Vanessa is exponentially stronger when she has her opponent cornered. So it's really important to stay in that mid-screen range. And you see Capsule trying to do that right now. Opting not to get himself put into the corner. Because that is exactly what happens. All of her damage is locked in as soon as she puts her opponent in the corner. It's just a matter of time. All right. So Rice Boy with a fairly decent lead against Capsule with Half-Life Vanessa and mine Elizabeth in the wins. But Capsule still has King and Shermie and doing a pretty good job of whittling away at Rice Boy's Vanessa. Fortunately, she's going to take him all the way to the corner. Going to get a full combo conversion here. Oh, and he misses. But Capsule doesn't take advantage of it. And now we're going around town, going all the way to the other side of the screen. Whoa, Rice Boy just managing to get right over that and went for the EX, leaving, putting himself in a positive situation. Oh, solid jump CD from C Capsule to clean up that game. Winning the scramble, something that I believe is Capsule's superpower. Man knows how to deal with the scramble situations. Oh, good conversion from Rice Boy. Going to take him all the way to the corner here. Doing a lot of damage here. All right, Rice Boy. Checking him with those down Bs and going in for Flame Tail. Opting to use the meter. Didn't really have to, but hey, a kill is a kill. Got to make sure to confirm. Alright, so it is now Capsule. Capsule's anchor, Shermie, up against Rice Boy's Mai and Elizabeth. Oh, tried to go for a cross-up, was not feeling it. But Rice Boy now gonna get hit with the okie doke. Got the command grab here. Oh, and he goes for the climax cancel. That's a lot of damage. Her command grab normally does a lot of damage. But Jesus Christ. Capsule managing to delete Mai's health bar. He still has 1 bar to go. Rice Boy making use of those Kachosin fans, but it looks like Shermie will not be stopped. She got a lot of life back from finishing in 38 seconds, so she's now at about like 91% health against Rice Boy's full health character, which is practically even. Good confirm for C Capsule, getting a lot of damage in from that conversion. Oh, tried to go for a cross-up, but C Capsule not falling for it. Rolled right out. And we tried to catch him with that Shatter Strike, and again, C Capsule was ready for the block. Oh, good reaction from C Capsule to continue to use the sweep to get around the back hand. Oh, she is on death's door right now. Got to be very careful. Any solid hit will do it. And there it is. C Capsule going to take 1 game against Shermie. Or take 1 game against Rice Boy. Rice Boy leaning back in his chair, and he's like, I'm going to mash that button. I need to see where I'm going to be this next game. He just has to make a solid adjustment to these Fireball characters. He's got to get in and stay in. And when it comes to Shermie, you got to keep her out. It's a different strategy for each character, which you can definitely appreciate from C Capsule. But I'm sure that Rice Boy can make that adjustment. Let's see if he does, though. Well, he's eating a lot of jump-ins here. He's not protecting the skies, and there goes the first combo of the night. Second one. First combo of the set. I'm mixing up the words. Anyway, doesn't matter. Point is, a lot of that damage was just from Rice Boy not blocking those jump-ins. Don't know if he's looking to challenge or something, but it looks like he's got Capsule contained here. And as I say that, Capsule just manages to get himself out. Again, coming in with a commanding lead here in health. Oh, man. It's pasta time. Shiranui Ninjas fighting here in the underground. Oh, nice cross-up from C Capsule. Getting a solid conversion here. Throwing out the Fireball. Trying to get him with a mix-up there with the slow Fireball. Very good tool for Andy. You see C Capsule opting to go for the Fireball game instead of going for the full aggression. He's constantly switching between playstyles. Playing from zoning to getting in and doing some damage, and then he's just running away. Which I imagine is very frustrating for Rice Boy right now.
Is this fight already over?
Andy in a commanding lead here. He's a half life Andy, but he's working on an OCV here against Rice Boy. Only one left on the team is Elizabeth, but she is no slouch. She can do lots of damage, and Rice Boy's conversions with her are legendary. Have to see what he manages to pull out here. Peyton trying to go for a cross-up, but a nice check from Capsule. Very smart to use that down A to stop the cross-up. Oh, good jump CE. Again, Rice Boy in a lot of trouble here. As Andy is just converting off of any stray hit into full combo. Oh, nice check from Rice Boy to get himself out of that situation. And he's got one last chance, last dance. And there it was. C Capsule managing to get that hit in. And there we go, another win for C Capsule, this time an OCV. It is looking really rough for Rice Boy here. One thing I would say is Rice Boy can go back to character select or even go to order select, but he seems like he's opting just to go straight into the next game. You see him thinking, his mind's reeling, the wheel is turning in his head.
Round 1.
How do I get around this Andy? Oh, that's a great start. And put him in the corner, but you gotta keep him there. Solid anti-air with a down C, and we are back to the corner here. Oh, good roll from Rice Boy, and again checking and keeping C Capsule stuck in the corner. Caught him as he was pressing buttons, probably trying to get around that dash upper, and got hit by it anyway. Man. And here you see Rice Boy now wide awake. Obviously on a tear right now with this Vanessa. I've barely been touched. Vanessa going for the sweeps. Great landing punish from Rice Boy. Very great patience. Excellent cross under from Rice Boy. He's keeping the aggression going. Oh, missed his air-to-air normal. But again, he is just constantly checking every option that a Capsule uses and just taking away turns. Just stealing the turn away from C Capsule. It's not just... While he's stuck in a corner here, very little of this game, C Capsule has been able to start an offense. It's either those checks, those challenges with dash upper, or he's just escaping. He's rolling backwards, he's jumping back. Vanessa's just incredibly slippery in this game, or in this match. Oh, very good running grab, gonna get the hard knockdown, went for the overhead, converted off that too. And what are we seeing here? Oh, doesn't convert the super into bigger damage, but he doesn't seem like he really wants to. That might be a mistake here. Yep, going for the super cancel, going to do a lot of damage here on a hard knockdown. There's -5 again. Vanessa's dash upper, very safe, very dangerous. It's -5 on hit. Or it's -5 on block. So normally that would be punishable by most normals. However, Vanessa pushes herself very far away. Most moves can't really punish her at all. All right, Rice Boy feeling himself. He's back in the game. He's back in the saddle. Let's see if he's able to pull this out. If he can pull it off, get into losers finals. Getting out of losers finals, he will be able to go up against KPB JDR in grand finals on losers side. But Capsule is on set point here. He's 2-1. This is Rice Boy's chance to get back in the game. Now Capsule managing to jump out, get himself far and away from this Vanessa. Don't want to give her any real estate. Oh, solid conversion from C Capsule, managing to put Rice Boy in the corner. But now Rice Boy's rolled out. He has now put Capsule in the corner. We're just trading places here, as both of them are trying to get a solid hit here and there. Rice Boy getting closed out by this Andy with the jump D. But you can see that Capsule wasn't willing to commit any more resources to it, and that could have been a situation for Rice Boy to capitalize on. However, he didn't have enough health to play around with. Now we're going into Mai here. Mai's got a steep hill to climb. She's got to do a lot of damage to this character and fast in order to cover all the health that she is now losing because of all these exchanges with this very low health and very low resource Andy. You can see the meter efficiency coming from C Capsule as he manages to get nearly 70% of damage done to this Mai with barely using any meter at all. Oh, solid jump CD for Rice Boy, but at what cost though? He managed to get rid of the Andy, but he lost a lot of health in the process. Now he's up against his King, who has 2 sticks of butter. It is looking very rough for Rice Boy in this situation.
Only their anchor remains.
Okay. Rice Boy losing that Mai. It is now last chance, last dance for Rice Boy. He's got to clean up 2 characters with this character and this character alone in order to stay in the tournament. Oh, very good Shadow Strike from Capsule. Going to convert into full damage here. Level 2. That max DM is going to do some significant damage. Oh. Rice Boy opting a guard cancel roll and get himself back into the game against Capsule, but it looks like Capsule is not going to make that easy for him. Excellent conversion from Rice Boy. Tried to go for the safe jump, and he just was a little too early. Capsule taking advantage of it, though, for the throw. Oh, the cross-up was not deep enough, but Rice Boy was managing to catch him on the legs and accomplishing this in 33 seconds. He's going to get a lot of health back. This could be a chance, but he's got to be very careful against this Shermie. Shermie, now with 2 bars, able to convert any of her anti-airs into a nearly 400 damage. It is a frightening situation to be in. Oh, excellent checks from Rice Boy. And he is just having an amazing go of this. That was it. He could have converted into a combo there. Oh, there's a Shadow Strike. But C Capsule wasn't ready for it. And he tied up the game. Rice Boy making the climb.
That was a nail biter. Keep an eye on this matchup.
Drinking his water. Stretching his neck out. Man, this dude adjusted. What a play from Tayden. Managed to bring it all the way back with just 1 character in a 2-on-1 situation. You got to give it up for Rice Boy here. This is a fantastic game.
Round 1.
All right, Rice Boy going up against C Capsule. This is final game here in Losers Finals. Winner goes to Grand Finals or winner goes home. All right, Rice Boy trying to go for the dash upper. And C Capsule just trying to look for one opportunity to get a solid hit in. That DP punish from Rice Boy not looking too solid, but hey. We got something. We're going to need a little bit more, though, in order to get through this game. Oh, and that's exactly what he needed. There's a DP punish in the corner with Vanessa. She's going to make this hurt. Got the hard knockdown, jump backwards, and now we're back in the mid-screen. C Capsule is feeling pretty comfortable here. Excellent check from C Capsule. Got him with the pause and then walked up, got him with the throw.
Round 2. Ready? Go!
Hit me with the special music. Excellent cross up from C Capsule, and that jump CD from Mai gonna put Rice Boy back in the game. Gonna try and check this Andy and keep him from jumping. And as I say that, it does not look like that's gonna be a very easy thing for him. C Capsule going for a really dirty mix-up, and Rice Boy managing to block all of that. The wherewithal to know that that was going to end up being a cross-up was just so awesome. These players are phenomenal. What a Shadow Strike! Opened up with the super, and now we're going in for a mix-up situation on Wake Up. He is just trying to finish this game up as fast as possible. What a check. C Capsule winning in 32 seconds. That means he's going to get at least 30% back. Look at all that health he gained. he's getting super aggressive. He's throwing Elizabeth in the corner. And it looks like Elizabeth does not know how to deal with this Zynekin pressure. Rice Boy having a really hard time here, but he managed to check the Andy in the air with the back slap and then went for the super. Solid play there. He's got to conserve those resources as well as make some results because he's up against two solid characters. A 2-on-1 situation once again. But we know that he's brought it back before, so let's not count Rice Boy out here. Oh, solid Shadow Strike, but he did not get the full conversion. That's unfortunate. Rice Boy trying to use the reflect, to throw fireballs back, but also using Garkant's roll to keep himself in a good position. And Garkant's CD again to keep himself in a good position and take advantage of King's poor options for dealing with her tools. Yeah, this range is very difficult for Capsule to even punish some of the things that Elizabeth's just doing in neutral. There we go. And he misses the combo again. Went for the empty jump throw. Went for the overhead. Oh, man. Just all kinds of buttons. Folks, game starting. And I'm going to reset the scores. JDR getting them with a standing CD. And on this stage, it's actually characters are pretty shiny because it's technically raining. You see that check from KTV, JDR, but also a punish from Capsule. The origami series is actually like, I think, what, -12 or something? It's not very safe. You can actually challenge him. Well, solid Shadow Strike here from KBB JDR, trying to get rid of this Andy and succeeding.
An exciting bout from round 1.
He finished it in about 26 seconds. Not a whole lot of health going to be got back, but he's still about halfway health there right now. The tool that he is going to have to use a lot more is origami to get through those fireballs. Well, solid conversion from JDR, but not close enough to get the Orochinagi. Looks like he's able to finish this off. Oh, great wherewithal to know that early jumping was very punishable. Now we are looking at a 3-on-1 situation. Shermie looking very weak right here. But she is incredibly frightening. She has 5 bars right now. And that could be enough to delete any character in the game with a solid hit. JDR trying to whittle away at this character's life and look for that solid conversion so he can do a little bit more damage. See Capsule. Doesn't look like Capsule is making Shermie get into kill strike range. He's just looking for an opportunity, and that could be his downfall. He just lost so much life in that one exchange. That's gonna be it. And there we go, a kill OCV. First game gonna go to JDR here.
If you want to know how to win, this is the person to ask.
Looks like they're going to go to character select. How is Capsule going to adjust here? Switching out Mai, Shermie. Okay, so we're taking out Andy all together, and we're just going to use King. Or we're just going to use Mai. I'm not sure about this change, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. This could be the move.
I want to see like a 1, 2, 3 activate, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, ladies and gents, you are here live for Slugfest. We got just one more match to go. Grand Finals.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
All right. All right, solid DP from Capsule Entertainment. Or no, that was from KOFXV. I'm sorry, I'm confusing things. I'm incredibly tired, but we're still here for some KOF action. KOFXV trying to go for the low, but very good blocks from Capsule going to keep him from getting in that situation. Mind just trying to check him with those down A's and those jump A's. Just, again, keeping KOFXV from doing pretty much anything. Those standing CDs are scary to get hit by. But you can see JDR managing to navigate his way through this normal mess using DPs as well as his own normals and specials to get around all of it. You see an unfamiliar level of patience coming from JDR as he approaches this fireball matchup. Him, his wheels turning here, looking for any opportunity, any tool to use to get himself out of the situation. And it looks like the box is being formed around JDR. That containment was looking pretty scary as Capsule was looking to get rid of kill one of JDR's best characters. Wouldn't say it's his best character. Oh, excellent. Tried to get the run under, but Capsule was able to block. Excellent play there. And able to finish it off without doing any kind of risky moves. He just neutral jump and got in for a combo. Solid. Okay. We got the Venom Strikes. Throwing out fireballs to keep Ralph from getting in. Any close interaction is going to be in Ralph's favor, and I'm sure that Capsule understands that as he converts into a full combo here. Level 2. Getting the hard knockdown. And as soon as he gets a life lead, he's running away. It's not a good idea to be anywhere close to Ralph Jones, and I respect it. Oh, what? JDR managing to convert off of the most outlandish stuff. He converted off the standing D, and then he still got the Ralph impact. Oh my gosh. The madman. Somebody clip that.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
All right, ladies and tried to go for the overhead there. Went for another overhead. Oh, caught him slipping. Went for the power dunk, which has guard point on it.
Who is going to take the win?
That is a solid situation from JDR, managing to capitalize on a lot of mistakes made by Capsule Entertainment. And now it's anchor to anchor here. Capsule now in the driver's seat. He has 4 bars, whereas KOFXV JDR just working on his first. Oh, nice cross up, but doesn't get a full combo off of it. Oh, what a roll. Solid jump from KOFXV JDR, trying to get himself out of this situation. And he manages to survive that onslaught from Shermie. Thank you very much. Roy Story in the chat. Oh, man. Those power charges are working at every little bit of guard gauge for Capsule. Oh, what an interaction there. Just a solid play from Jordan there. It's just, you gotta understand, folks. It's like he was down by a lot of health. He had Shermie, who had 4 bars, and he was able to turn it all around in many different scrambles. This is nuts.
Ready? Go!
Nihilist, nice throw. We're just getting started, folks. Capsule Entertainment is still on the board. This is the last chance, though. He's got to bring it back. He has no more games to lose. Oh, nice conversion there for JDR. Managing to get the hard knockdown. And he gets another conversion here in the corner. And that is going to be it for mine. KPB JDR trying to wrap it up before midnight. He's on a speed run. Oh, solid standing D. Airborne move. Very good for checking characters like King who like to use lows. Thank you, KOF Romance, for the raid. Ladies and gents, welcome to Slugfest. We're in grand finals here. All right, KPB GDR checking T Capsules. King and keeping him stuck in the corner. Oh, excellent Shatter Strike. Here we go. He's got 2 bars. He can convert, and there we are. Match DM. Getting the hard knockdown and gonna run in. What's he got for breakfast? Nice. Went in for the jump in. Man's gonna slide to get himself out of that situation. And he is continuing to try and check this guy, but he was not ready to punish that Shatter Strike. Shatter Strike is actually incredibly unsafe on block. There we go, Shatter Strike. KPB JDR out of position, wasn't ready for it. And now is an OCV situation. Kill looking pretty strong here. Excellent cross-up from JDR. Taking him all the way to the other side of the screen. Shermie using all her tools, her jump D, her jump CD, to kind of keep this character from getting in on her. Excellent DP from JDR. Oh, went for the overhead into the super! And another Shatter Strike. And that is going to be it for Kill. But man, at what cost, though?
Showing their resilience here.
That was a great conversion. Again, I would say clip that, but man, Capsule is in for a steep climb. He's up against Ralph Jones and Terry Bogard. It's going to be a rough fight, but we've seen Capsule bring it back before. Here we go. Trying to check to see if he throws out those jump CDs. By running in and doing down B, he can actually landing punish that. But he can't landing punish the jump C. That's going to be a full conversion in the corner, and